Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Energy Focus of the Week for November 21 through 27, 2005. And welcome to a different looking page.
I can't find, it's always they change things and then you go, wait a minute, I don't know where to go with this. Let's try this one.
There you go.
Better.
It's a little better.
Yeah. Too many choices.
Oh my. Oh my. Yes. So we're working with technical processes right now. That's where we're at. But we're happy to be here, and we're happy that you're coming and you're here. Some of you are here. And we welcome this time of the week when we can really go over the energetic focuses of the month, the week, and do some special individual live readings for people. So be sure and let us know you're here by using the chat to say hello and let us know that you're here. Right?
All right.
All right, here we go. So I love how the synchronicity all works together. Theme for November was reset your vision through the color consciousness of magenta. Seems like a good thing to bring magenta in right now. And I can see that on our page, and we can tune into that magenta color.
Yeah, I wanted to put up the energy for the whole month, and then we can put magenta
There
up
it is.
to remind us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to see here. I hope it's better for others.
I can see it, yes.
Okay.
It's not as big as usual, but the color is
I
there, and yeah, it's looking like it's right between the two pictures of us. So you never know. Well, welcome, Magenta. Welcome, Sandra and Will. Hi. Glad you're both here, and we know that more are coming. So, resetting our vision, we've talked a lot about that this month. And yes, we're on the verge of, through the end of this week, of some holidays and also, a change coming of the new month. And so it's time to kind of check in. Have we been resetting our vision through the color of magenta? I think magenta has been really up for me all month. And I'm glad to be reminded of it every week too, because it's like, oh yes, I can do that. It's funny how busy we can get and not, forget to, oh, wait a minute, I can use magenta. So very helpful.
All right. We're missing our Facebook people.
Yeah, I'm not getting them, but I got your welcome to them. But
yeah.
That's where we're at so far.
So let's just see if we can get them in here. I'm going to send a message just to Facebook and see if that will do the deal.
Yeah.
Oh, there's John. He's on YouTube. So we've got our YouTube people, but we don't have our Facebook people.
Mm-hmm. As I recall, that was so last week until
I know until I said something and then everybody could come in. So I'm hoping that will happen.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Will, maybe you could go to Facebook and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah, let's go to our actual our luminary for this month. Yeah.
Spheres of intention.
Yeah.
Spheres of intention. Beautiful blue. Well, what is showing up for it this week is to remember that it's the numbers 10 and 12, and it speaks to creating a clear intention for your life that comes from your deepest desires. Imagine you are standing in the center of this beautiful luminary. spheres of intention, and allow the pulsing flow to carry you into one of the circles of beads. Feel others being drawn to you. Notice how it feels to be part of this group. And I'm inviting you to just take a moment, those of you who are here, and just do this with us. Just pick one of the beautiful spheres and imagine yourself in it. And now allow your energy to pulse out and to carry it out beyond the spheres here, and feel others being drawn to you. How does it feel to you to be part of um, drawing those people to you? And just take a moment to see how that feels. And if you have a certain experience you'd like to share with us, like how that feels, do put it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. What came up for me around this was pretty wonderful. I had done this exercise as I was reading it, and I connected with an old friend, and we're going to get together, and she's going to be connecting with me more often and doing some of this beautiful inner work with me. And I'm just so delighted because it's like I have always felt that she's part of, our connection. And so it actually manifested in physical form for me this week, which I was really grateful for. And just connecting with the groups of people, especially this group here in the Wardle. And here on Fridays, we really connect with each other, and I'm so fun. That's why it's fun for us both to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always looking forward to this.
Mhm.
We've got some new people here too. Welcome, everybody.
I'm seeing
Yeah,
if I can get them all written down here.
and thank you, Sandra, for saying hi to all of them. Appreciate that.
Yes.
All right, shall we go to magenta?
Color card, yes. Magenta.
Love magenta. Whoa.
This week we're focusing on dedication. Your dedication to wholeness is your strength. And this is strength in magenta that's coming up. When others would give up on the world, you are steady on the course, knowing that all will come in its best timing. When others would condemn the world, you see the positive changes that give hope for the future. Your work for wholeness in people, in communities, your work is for wholeness in people, in communities, and the larger world. So I thought, how fitting for our world and us right now to not give up, and we are dedicated. We're dedicated to our own personal growth and out beyond that. And here we are, sharing it with each other, helping us in this community to become connected and to put that intention out. So how beautiful is that?
Oh, there's Will. He's in Facebook. Yay.
He's watching there too. Okay.
All right.
Double duty. Okay. So did you want to say something about dedication to wholeness, Arlene?
Yes. And now that I know that people are on Facebook, I can quit being distracted. Okay. Wholeness. I feel like I think the thing that I picked up the most in this one was how we are staying positive. because this is a time that it can be very hard to stay positive. And dedication to wholeness is our strength. And at the same time, part of that strength is staying positive, because that's part of our wholeness. Yes, there are times when we feel down. There are times when we feel like what's happening in the world just doesn't make any sense and that kind of thing. But when we stay positive, that's really the balance inside of us. We see things and notice things, but we also know that we are so guided, and this world is going in a direction that's really going to be best for all of us. It's just that we don't really see it right now. So that's the part that is important for us.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes. I want to say welcome to, I'm seeing at Love, Lav Talari, and you say you are from Bengaluru, India. Welcome, welcome. And at Beast Mode Scarface, I'm not sure about your names here. We usually ask if you feel comfortable doing it, for you to just put in a name for us, like a first name, like John or Mark or whoever, just so we can refer to you in that way if that's what you feel comfortable with. So, welcome. Um, okay, so this week's cards are what we are about next. And the first one is called Sweetness.
Love sweetness.
Yes,
One of my faves.
there it is. Oh, beautiful. It's so, the yellows and the greens just pop, and pink too, and magenta. Well, we know magenta is about compassion, and that's involved in there too, and especially in the center part where it radiates out. Well, this week, these are the numbers, the sacred geometry numbers of 11 and 33. 11 and 33. Both of those are master numbers if you're into the sacred geometry. So there's some kind of mastery going on in here, that it's being brought to us. Sweetness. It says, open your heart to the sweetness of life. It's available to all. And a message from Sweetness is, I open the back of your heart to let in the sweetness of life. I dissolve any fear you have of being vulnerable. Let my song soothe you. It is the hum of the universe which embraces you with sweetness. Feel this, embody this. What a wonderful message. You know, when we are relating to others or feeling about ourselves, that sense of just gratitude and sweetness, to me, these go a lot together. You know, just feeling the sweetness of a beautiful sunset, or being able to walk out in nature, or just toward your loved one, toward yourself. You know, all that just has this wonderful, beautiful feeling of sweetness in us. And it's one way to balance out um, your energy. And so maybe you could speak a little bit more to that.
Yeah,
Arlene.
I think that this is one of the ways that we stay positive is uh, radiating something like sweetness. And sweetness has the yellow in it, which means that it's about helping us to really know who we are, not just what others say we are to be, but who we really are, and living that in our lives. And it's interesting to me that that the magenta is in the center. I love that, because that's that compassion that we can feel for ourselves and others. And the other thing that I was thinking about was early on, when I was doing the color for some of the first times, I began to realize that a lot of us have had hurtful experiences. And we basically have closed the back of the heart because that's where the energy comes into the heart, and then the front is where it comes out into the world. And when you close off the back of your heart, you deplete that love that you have inside of you because you still tend to put it out, but you're not receiving it to replenish what is in your heart. And so, what I did for myself and then suggested to others is to imagine that you're creating a filter on the back of your heart. And that filter is at a very high frequency. You could even take this picture of sweetness and put that on the back of your heart as a filter. And so when that filter is in place, what comes into you is a very high frequency. It's that sweetness of love, and you can then have all of that streaming into you from others around you, from nature, from the universe, wherever that comes from. Then it's open to be received into your heart, and then you are going to be putting that out from the front, but also have it all the way around and in your field. So whenever someone sees you or just senses your field or steps into your field, that's what they will feel, is this beautiful sweetness.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, it's so beautiful. And that the yellow just brings that clarity of it to me too. Of this is clearly something wonderful, you know, sweetness is, and we can do that for each other. All right, so the color card this week is Lesson in Indigo. Indigo. That's a great picture of indigo. It's that purple, but it's very dark. I used to think of how in the old days they had jeans that were extra, extra dark, dark blue. And I would go there first, and then I had to add a little purple because it was like, it's just that so dark, but it's so intensive, and we find it in the back of the head where it curves, and this is that's the center that it radiates with, and it comes in, and it's a very, very high frequency, and it's about accessing your universal messages, or knowing, your inner knowing and intuition, things like that. And this week it's asking us, and it's saying it's there for us to trust what you know. Trust what you know is your truth. Bring it into form in order to use these indigo gifts of the intuitive and even ancient wisdom in a balanced way. You need to stay close to your divine connection and to the earth. Accept your gifts with humility and grace. I love that it says really connect to your divine and earth, because that really grounds it into your body. It establishes it as an energy in your field. You want to speak more to indigo?
The one of the questions I have for everybody is, and for us too, is are we accepting all the gifts? Sometimes we use the word psychic gifts. Psychic just means that you have it's an expanded way of using intuition, and this ancient wisdom can also be part of our psychic gifts. Psychic gifts are things like when you think of somebody and they call you on the phone, or when you see someone across the room and you just have a sense of who that is, or someone is talking to you and they are giving you some information, but you can feel in that there's something that's not true. Those are really important gifts that we have. Some of them also are healing gifts. I mean, you can rub your hands together and you can bring in the healing energy and place that on yourself or someone else and let that just come down through you. Those are gifts that we have, but we have to be conscious of them. We have to be willing to focus on them. So I think it's just wonderful that this is the card that we have, and I'm very glad it's in the lesson in Indigo, because we are in a time of expansion, and maybe that feels a little bit like too much. But like you said, Leslie, being grounded, you will feel like you can move into that expansion without, losing your footing, without feeling like you're not in alignment. You can still be in alignment and expand into these additional wonderful gifts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are ways to, like nature is a great grounder. I mean, being out with your feet on the ground and really focusing on sending your, energy there and receiving it from the earth. Also using the colors as we do in our um, color work that we do on transformational tools. Um, just ways to keep that grounded. And by grounded, I mean in your body.
Yeah.
So wonderful, wonderful. It's good to have, yes, your intentions. I agree, Sandra. Setting your
Yes.
intentions is important. Yes. And okay, and now we have time for announcements if Arlene has a few.
I think I have a link here. Oh, I maybe have. I want to find this particular link because I just put it on the website, so I'll make sure that you can find it there on our website. But this is the beginning of a period of time when we are thinking about how we would like to bless other people. And gifts are one of the ways that we bless them. And what I just wanted to remind us about is that what we have on transformational tools that is available for you to use as a gift for someone is really transformational for them. And you when you give someone this kind of a gift, you will know inside of you whether this is appropriate for that person. But to give them a gift of the luminaries is a way for them to just really go into understanding more about themselves, about what's happening now in the world, more about how we can expand in ways that are really in alignment with who we are. And so that, and then all the color cards, and you can find a combination of those. Maybe you want to give parts of that to 3 different people, because there's the mini color cards, there's the color card set, and there's the luminaries in the bundle. And you can go on transformationaltools.com and just go into the store and find where it says bundles. And there are also a bunch of discounted ones there. But I want to show you something else. I did some videos yesterday that I'll be putting out on YouTube and Facebook. And this is a picture of a dolphin song as a greeting card.
Mhm.
And the inside of this greeting card is blank for you to put a message in. And on the back, this one for Dolphin Song, it says, "Let me whirl you into the stars to see the magnificent that you know." So the message you're giving to this person is something about their magnificence. Sit beside me in the nothingness to rejuvenate your inner resolve. Swim with me in the ocean depths whose beauty fills the soul. Call to me anytime. You are never alone. So that's a beautiful message to send in a card to someone. And it also comes with the envelope. And so I really want you to consider whether that's something that you would like to give as a message to someone, but also you might want to give a grouping of those, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of those would be a gift that you could package them together and give that to someone that you know would love these kinds of greeting cards. And then the other thing that we did in the videos, this is crystalline, and it is so that you can hang it on the wall. And I actually have a picture of that. I won't try to find it this time, but I'll get it for us next time. But it's an 8.5 by 11, and then on the back of the piece, the art is again an explanation. I won't go through this whole thing, but it says, from the place of crystal and octave, carriers of this brilliant light of home, whisper through your dreams as angels and soften our land as fairies. It's a little bit different words than what we have in the book. It was kind of where we went. The person who did the art, Lorinda, we together we had done some of these words, and then we put them in the book. They were a little bit different, but still the same energy. And so when you put something like this in your room, or a lot of times people have like a little sacred place that they keep things. What do we call that?
Altar.
An altar kind of thing. And you see the back of this particular one has so that you can put it on a table, or you can hang it up, whichever you want. And this radiates, I don't know if you can feel it, but it radiates this beautiful energy of crystalline, and it will go into the room that you're in, and really you will feel it, especially if you are in a meditation place inside of you. You will feel that in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I want to tell you, in which I thought I had the link, but I will be sending out information about this. But we have now, so that you can buy a gift card and have that for someone. It's an online kind of thing, but you can have that so someone can come on Transformational Tools and pick out what they would like to have. So I hope you will consider these as you're thinking about gifts for friends and family. And we know that some people, this may not be the right thing for them, but other people are ready for that kind of thing and are really looking for that kind of a tool that will help them through this time that we're in. Anything you want to add to that, Leslie?
No, except that it's a wonderful gift. They are wonderful gifts to give somebody who, like she said, if they're ready and sometimes people don't know they're ready, and when they get it, they're like, wow, that was really wonderful. So I just encourage you to take a look and see if that's something you'd like to use for the holidays.
Well, in our readings, I was thinking that last time we did the life purpose, but it makes it a little bit too long. So I was thinking maybe I could do the color cards and you might do the luminaries. We didn't talk about this beforehand, but
no, I was thinking you could do the luminaries and I could do the colors.
Well, the problem is I can't get to the information about the numbers fast enough.
Okay, I will do the luminaries today. Okay. We'll see where it goes.
And I wish we could get us bigger in here, but I guess I don't know exactly how to do that. So,
we have a person that is helpful for this, and we're going to be contacting her.
Yes.
And she will get us back to the bigger pictures, and she'll help us straighten it out. You see, the company shifted things a bit without really.
We didn't know it.
No. So it's like, oh dear, things are different. So anyway, we are working with it, and we will be back to something newer, maybe even better. All right, so Sandra is first up today.
Okay. Sandra, I saw you in there at 9:30 or something. You were a real early bird. Or maybe that's the time where you are. All right, well, I will pick a color card here for Sandra. Well, it's the lesson in yellow, Sandra, and I I feel like um, I feel like something has happened that kind of took you back into a part of you that didn't have as much feeling of, um, well, what I'm getting is feeling grounded and feeling very confident. And so, what we want you to do here is to use the color purple and yellow, and because purple is in the forehead area, the head area, and yellow is in the solar plexus, just take and do a figure eight between those colors. And that will help you to understand whatever it is that it has come in. And it will also begin to bring both your intuition to this, which is part of your discernment, that lets you know what this is about and be able to take care of it.
Wow, that's great. Yellow is so clarifying about all that. And you have mortality as your card luminary this week. It is the numbers 10, 11, and 12. And they are, to me, having 10, 11, and 12 shows a progression and movement. And that's what's really up for you right now. And it says form is changing. It's changing as needed. And this is the one that really stood out. Allow this organic movement in your life. Amazing beauty and pure delight will follow. And I'm getting you to move your body, okay, and embody this movement organically moving. And it's however you wish to express that. And it says the energy portals are open, that open and close. They are synchronistic and they slide from dimension to dimension, from this to that, from this space to that, while continuing to experience each moment through heightened, clear senses. And that heightened, clear senses is what I'm getting. That would be your support for going into this week, is move your body and allow your senses to be heightened. And that will bring in more information. It'll bring in more of what you are needing next. That's what I'm getting.
And as Sandra said that yesterday, she was shown yellow and violet swirls. That's cool. I love it when that kind of synchronicity happens. So you were ahead of what we got today. But this vortality is especially wonderful with that, because it really shows you what you have is like a rainbow of possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Will is next.
Okay. Well, I got the lesson in gold, Will. Mm-hmm. And as we know, gold and silver are the highest frequencies in this deck. So it means that you are working with very high frequencies, and there's something in the gold. There's a gift in the gold. It says in here, what you are learning now will soon become your strength. And I think that's always one of the things that we need to understand, is when we're going through a lesson, that will become our strength. When we come to the place where we have worked with it and we have understood it and we are moving through it and past it. So this is a really important time for you, because there are things that you are bringing in that just you need to remember to bring them in the gold and the silver. Bring in that possibility of the the masculine and feminine energies. The feminine is the silver, and the masculine is the gold, and bringing those into all the work that you're doing, bringing that frequency of gold and silver. And it just feels to me like it's a party. It's like the gold and silver just want to bless you, and they want you to just relax into these higher frequencies and do the allowing that you know about.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get to do that through crystalline.
Woo! Yay!
Yeah, wowza. 4, 8, and 16 are the beautiful numbers. And they're saying call on these crystalline energies to help inspire, transform, and reform the world through the vibrations of light. It says shine the crystalline light into every cell of your body and expand it out through your heart. Project that brilliance through the crystalline grid of communication that connects all to all. Bring it into your home, your work, your relationships, and your quiet time. I'm only a thought away. Where there is hurt, shower my crystalline dust. Where there's anger, surround it with crystalline light. Where there's damage to the soul, pack it with crystalline gel. I am for healing, for understanding, for hope, remembering home in your heart. Wow, that really stuck out.
Clear as crystal. That's what Will says. There's also magenta and pink in there, and a light turquoise. No, it's a turquoise, but more of a greenish turquoise. There's so many beautiful, lovely crystalline colors in here. And that with the gold and the silver, wow, that is
high frequency.
Frequencies are just wonderful.
They are very wonderful and loving. Wow. Okay, John is next.
Okay. Okay, John, I got the lesson in white. Seek out answers from a higher source. This is nothing new for you or any of us, but when we're going through difficult things, sometimes we forget to open up and ask for help, and to open up and know that we are supported by that which is the highest and best kind of support that we'll ever get. And the strength in this one is called pure, strong, unconditionally loving. So as we move through these lessons of how to accept the help and how to open up to the divine source, then when we do that, we move into the strength of this. And oh my goodness, you know, John, how important it is to move into that strength, because boy, our things just get brought to us that make everything easier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, John, what a card you are getting.
Oh my God.
Ecstasy. The number is 13. It's like the completion of this whole set here.
Yes.
All these vibrant colors. Oh, they're just beautiful. And it's really asking for you to embrace your passion, the passion for life, the passion for discovery. You know, what's next? I don't know, but let's see what's going to happen. You know, and it says, are you alive? Yes, you are alive. Are you present? You are present. Allow all your brightest colors to flow and allow your senses to evolve in order to fully experience an awakening world around you. And experiencing it in others is an amazing feeling, an amazing joy, an amazing realization that you are changing and that you are all these bright colors, that we have that capacity, even if we haven't really realized it or haven't taken part of it yet, that this is saying, we want you to dip in the pool, dip in that beautiful pool of ecstasy. Through me, every sense is alive and color is brilliant. Every moment is supreme. It is a state of mind and a way of responding to the world. Choose me, especially when there's no reason for me to be present. Choose me because you can. Choose me because I bring out what lies dormant within your being. Experiencing me is a burst of flavor, presence ignited. You can be that.
Wow.
I know, it's saying, just taste it, just partake of it.
I love that part that says, I just opened that one up, and that part you just said, and that is, choose me because you can. We have choice. We forget that we have choice. And we get to choose all of this in the midst of chaos, or in the midst of things that are hard, or decisions that we have to make. We have this, and we can be that. It's a choice.
Yes. Yes, it is.
John said that this just happened to him this morning. I think that was about the choosing to seek answers from higher source. Yeah, that good. I mean, I just love the synchronicities. It's like the universe saying, yes, yes, more of that.
Exactly. You want that? Here you go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, our next person is oh, please forgive my pronunciation. Lav Talari from India. Okay.
I hope that he's still here.
I think so too. If you're here, let us know. Just say hi or something in the.
Yeah, because I see five people here, and some I may have left. So let us know if you're still here, so we can do a reading for you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Travis, and then we'll catch the other two. Beast Mode Scarface, I don't know if you're here either. So please let us know if you're here in the chat. If you're here, then we can read for you. But right now we're going to go to Travis.
So Travis, I get the lesson in gold again, which, what this says to me is that we are all in this process of expanding, and we're all in this process of remembering that we are multidimensional, and we're in the third dimension, but we at the same time can be in, say, the fifth dimension. So we get our view of life from the fifth dimension, and then we live that as best we can in the third dimension. So the lesson here is what you are learning now will soon become your strength. So think of it this way, that whatever it is that seems difficult right now, that has its gift in it, because from that you will be able to see what is next, and you will be able to expand without angst, without upset.
Yeah, and boy, your luminary is just reinforcing that a lot. It's called dawning.
Dawning, yes. Dawning.
It's number 11, which is a master number. It's saying, hey, you are ready for this. You're ready. It's got this beautiful red orange in it, and greens, and white, and just the way it's geometrically arranged is amazing. But it's telling you again, life renews itself from moment to moment. Accept your new growth with faith. Even as you push through the fog of uncertainty, passionately throw open your windows to the dawn and live fully. Every moment counts. It's a new day is here. You are changing, things are changing. And sometimes change feels a bit like, I don't know about this, but just trust you. It's say with faith, trust that the universe has your back. That whatever's happening now is in transition and it's moving to a better place. And you can choose that as you choose to be in that headspace of curiosity. What's next? I wonder what that will turn into, you know? And that's a lot better place, as we know, because we're human, when we start to, push against, I don't want to change, you know? And right now, we are in transition and changing, but it's an opportunity for us to build that trust. When we see things come to more fruition, we're going, wow, that turned out better than I thought it would. Well, yeah. So we learn to change our expectations, and say, well, let's see. I'm not alone.
I think of dawning like when you're at a place where you have a vista of the dawn, and you sit there and you watch all of this beautiful light and colors as they come up and they spread out, and pretty soon they fill the whole of the sky. I mean, to me, that's part of what's happening when we get this card dawning, is that something in us is coming forward, is coming up and expanding out. And just like the updates in this program that we're in, at first it can be kind of daunting and going, well, how do I do this? And that at the same time, that kind of expansion means the great things are here for you. And we have to just be open and allow whatever that is to really bless us.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Okay, well, I don't see love or beast mode here, so I'm assuming that they have left.
Yeah.
I don't see any, letting us know that they're here. So I think we have completed our readings for today.
Yeah. I see here that Sandra was up at 3 a.m. and she took a little nap between 6 and 7. And I guess that's why I saw her already on there when we started. So that's cool. Anyway, what a delight to be here with all of you. And please, if you will, join our newsletter, because there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. If you're coming in from YouTube, or if you have a YouTube account, watch for us. Go in and click on the Transformational Tools channel, and I did a bunch of videos. They're really fun. And we're going to be putting them out a little bit at a time, and it gives you a little better understanding of some of the things that we have here as tools that you can share with other people, or you bring it in as a gift for yourself. Anyway, I'm just excited that we are able to offer all of this, and we hope that you will really come back and bring your friends, and we can just have such a wonderful time together like we do here. And hopefully we'll have the kinks worked out by next time.
Well, we wish you a wonderful week ahead, with whether you celebrate or don't celebrate, or whatever your life leads you to. We really wish you a wonderful week ahead. And thank you for being here,
everybody. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.